In the spotlight this morning, he is an international best-selling author, known for his beloved book series turned into movies, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, of course. And Jeff Kinney continues to honor books and reading with his fantastic bookstore in Plainville, Mass, An Unlikely Story, where over the weekend, check this out, he honored 8 all-star librarians with an all-expenses-paid weekend in Boston. How cool is that? And Jeff joins us right here this morning to tell us more about it. Welcome, sir.
I'm so glad to be back. I've never seen you not as a vampire.
I just need to know, is this an improvement?
The makeup was great. You were embarrassed by it, but I was impressed.
It was good makeup, but I just was upset because I was immortalized interviewing you, someone for whom I have great respect, as Dracula. So I'm glad I can do it as myself right here today. Right. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
This is such a special thing that you did, honoring these librarians. Before we get into really what it is specifically what you did, let's talk about why you decided to really cultivate this initiative. It's a great thing.
Yeah, we wanted to do something really special because librarians are under a lot of duress around the country. They're right smack in the middle of the culture wars, which they never asked to be in. And of course, there are book bans and all sorts of other challenges with budgets. A lot of librarians are serving multiple schools. So we really wanted to uplift and celebrate a few really special ones.
Absolutely, and you did just that. Discuss a little bit, if you could, about kind of how the process worked, because I'm sure you were inundated with so many people. How do you select the ones to honor? I'm sure it was difficult, but at the same time rewarding.
Well, we just picked the nearest ones so that we didn't have to spend so much money getting in there.
That's how you do it.
No, I'm kidding. We looked for really librarians who are making a big difference. So we had a sweepstakes. People could nominate their local librarian. We found quite a number of special ones who are creating like book vending machines, who are fighting book bans, all sorts of really special librarians from Oregon, Washington, Texas, Georgia, and even New Jersey. So, and they came together. I couldn't believe it worked out. We flew them all in on Friday, and we did the whole Boston shebang with a duck tour, a private walking tour. We did karaoke.
Now I saw this, and I said, I want to make sure I ask him about the karaoke, because I'm picturing librarians just letting loose, because they have to be quiet all day in the library. What was that like?
Well, we had Wannabe, and we had Gangster's Paradise. Two of the hits, so it was a blast.
Do we have the footage of that?
Because just on my phone.
Oh, that's what I want to see. But all kidding aside, it really is all about honoring them, and these pictures are just lovely, really celebrating them and letting them know that they are appreciated, right, Jeff?
Yeah, and it was really nice to just spend time with them because we're always on the move. Myself and my team were just going from town to town. It was nice to spend time and to get to know these librarians who are making a big difference.
That's right. As an author, as a professional, and as someone who now runs a bookstore, I would presume that you have many fond memories of being at the library as a youngster.
I do. You know, I found 2 books that changed my life. One was called How to Draw and Sell Comic Strips, and the other one was a book on computers, you know, and those led me into my career paths.
And how many books are we up to now in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series?
Oh boy, it's going to sound really crass and commercial, but I'm working on book 19 now.
That's fantastic. And for you, just looking back as you close in on number 19, and who knows after that, does it seem possible that you've come this far with this series? I mean, it's a testament to your great creative ability, but what is it like for you to look back and think about all the work?
Yeah, it's really exciting because I think kids look at cartoons like a security blanket. It's like a promise of something that will always be there. And especially during COVID, I learned about my own work is that if the whole world is changing, at least this cartoon character won't change.
Right. And for you, the progression of your writing, is that something, I'm sure it is something you're very proud of, but for you, taking this character and doing different things with it, I mean, is that a challenge? Is it something that's daunting sometimes? What's the process like, or does it really remain the same?
Yeah, my writing gets a little bit worse each year.
No, that's not true.
But I'm still hanging in there. No, it is a challenge because, of course, when you explore different topics, your pool of material gets smaller and smaller, but I'm always trying to find new pathways and new things to explore.
But what's so interesting to me, and I love writing, I'm fascinated whether it's a comedian, a musician, someone who writes books, as you change, I would think you can draw from new experiences. Now, your writing evolves a little bit, and through that lens, it becomes something more, I would think.
Yeah, I used to draw from my memories. So the first 5 books are really straight from my childhood, put in the fiction blender. Right. And now I have to use these different creative processes to kind of come up with new memories in a way. I have to fabricate memories.
Well, if the Diary of a Wimpy Kid ever needs to meet Dracula, you know who can play the role. And all kidding aside, it's a great store that you have, and this initiative that you have launched is very laudable. So thank you for being with us today, Jeff.
I appreciate
you coming in.
Thank you.
See you next Halloween.
Okay.
Great pleasure to have you with us. If you would like to learn more all about Jeff's local bookstore, An Unlikely Story, it is located in Plainville. Of course, we have information posted right now at roadshow.com.